Hello, Internet friends. I'm Ryan, and this is Demos in the Dark. It's a good night when I have something from Spiral Electric on the desk, and this happens to be one of those nights. If you are familiar with the white spiral, this will look similar to you, but is not the white spiral. This is the Secret Chord. So the Secret Chord from Spiral Electric. This is a dual channel boost, much like the white spiral, but it's different than the white spiral. It's essentially a modded white spiral. Bass player in one of Tom's bands was like used a white spiral and was like, hey, I like some stuff. I like this a lot, but there are a couple of changes that I would make, like bass players do. And Tom made them. And so I'm not going to go through the extreme details of it, but it was kind of like a bridging of some subtle bridging between the alpha and omega channel, and added this cool focus switch here where you essentially have a stock and then you have two different fat modes, which is great for single coil pickups. If you really want to beef up some single coil pickups, it's great for that. It also is just a really good EQ shaper. There are NOS tin can JFETs in here and 1N914 silicon diodes. So this thing is a ripper. I like it a lot. It's super tasteful. I'm going to use it here on a bunch of guitar tracks. Let's take a deeper dive into the Secret Chord from Spiral Electric. But first, I'm running a Scythe Guitars OH20 into a Benson Amps Monarch reverb that just kind of crossed over the threshold of overdrive. We're not like fully in there, but we got a toe in overdrive, and that sounds like this. All right, we're going to start in the alpha mode. This has two modes, alpha and omega. And the alpha mode pretty much only utilizes the top controls here. which we have a girth control, and this is low end uh, control, and it changes the character of the low end as well as the amount of low end. And you could say probably in its most rudimentary, if you go all the way counterclockwise, there is less low end, and if you go all the way clockwise, there is more low end. But again, there's more to it than that, at least to my ear. In the middle, we have a grit control. That is some added saturation there for you. And counterclockwise is less, and clockwise is more. And then we have the output. The alpha mode doesn't really utilize the focus control as much. That is more an omega thing. So let's start with that grit control, see what the range on that is. So that sounds incredible. Let's mess with this girth control a little bit here. Again, we'll go from kind of less girth to more girth. All right, now we have moved over into the Omega channel, the Omega mode. And in the Omega mode, you are going to be able to access this focus toggle. So in the middle, that's stock. And if you go up, that is a certain flavor of fat, a certain flavor of low end. And if you go down to number 2, that is a different flavor of low end. And also the girth still is a total useful tool in this thing. So you're just really kind of dialing in all this great low end and different characters of low end. Which, if you're someone like me who loves single coil guitars, you love the snap of single coil guitars, but sometimes you feel like you don't get that that you can get from a nice set of humbuckers. This is a pretty cool tool for that. So let's mess with the focus a little bit and see what kind of sounds we can get out of it. So when I was filming earlier, I was thinking, when I had that side guitars, I was thinking, I have this 1977 Les Paul Deluxe, and it has a 3-piece maple neck, and it has the most amazing neck pickup that you could ask for. Just the best neck pickup in the world. But the bridge, on the other hand, with that maple neck and it being a mini humbucker, it can be kind of not as satisfying as the neck pickup. And so when I reach for this guitar, 99.9 times out of 10, I am going for that neck pickup. I am pretending that the bridge doesn't exist. I was thinking, I wonder if the Secret Chord could maybe solve some of my issues that I have with the bridge pickup on this particular guitar. And I haven't tried it yet, but I figured it would be a good idea to try it and film it. I'm going to leave it in the Omega mode, and let's see if we can't thicken this puppy up a little bit here. answers that. Yes. I love the bridge pickup on this guitar with this pedal. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked that this solved that little issue on a guitar that I absolutely adore and haven't used to its full potential. So thanks, Tom. So boost pedals were a solution in the 60s and 70s when you had an amp that was almost to an overdriven state and you wanted to push it into the overdriven state, or you had an amp that was already in an overdriven state and you wanted to push it further into the overdriven state. But nowadays, we rely a lot on pedals for our overdrive and distortion sounds. And boosts actually work really, really well to enhance that experience as well. So I just grabbed a Benson preamp here, and we're gonna put the Secret Chord before it. And let's say you're looking to go into a solo, or you wanna, have a big boost for a chorus or something like that. This is pretty much how you do it. So I have this is the sound without anything going on. That is just a brief look at the Secret Chord from Spiral Electric. I love boost pedals. I love the character of boost pedals, and I love what they can do to an amp and do to pedals further down on the chain. And this is a good one. This is a really, really good one. So thank you for your time.